If you have a business, investing is permanent. The moment that you stop advertising is the moment that you start dying.
How long do you keep investing if you aren't getting results with what you're investing?
If you're talking about investing on advertising, my father used to correct me all the time when I would say, Dad, I spent $10,000 on advertising. He would immediately stop me and say, son, you never spent, you invested. That's what it's a correction that he actually pushed on me. And I got to understand over the years what he meant. If you have a business and you have a goal to grow your business, investing is permanent. It's always. The moment that you stop advertising is the moment that you start dying. Simple as that. Advertising is part and parcel of the game of business. And investing on advertising strategies has to be something that you all keep in mind as part of your business. It's cost of doing business. It's something that you got to believe in. You got to believe in its value. You got to believe in the ability that you have to actually get results with it. So if you are on a new business venture and you're trying to get attention for a new business and you have a set budget, this is what I would suggest for anybody. Make sure that you know when is the right time for you to pull the plug. Meaning, when is it the time that you can say, I already tried it. I did my best. It didn't work. And I got to pull the plug now. So don't keep on investing endlessly. Marketing strategies are, I like to describe them in the same way that I describe a baseball player. If you're able to get on base 3 out of 10 times as a baseball player, you are considered a very good baseball player. Even though you failed 7 times, you got a 70% failure rate. But if you succeeded 30% of the times that you invested on marketing campaigns, you are a total success and your business can grow. So whenever you're growing your business, you have to have individual marketing strategies that you want to attack. For example, you want to try a new platform. You want to try to get direct sales on Facebook or on Instagram or on YouTube or on TikTok or whatever that may be. You assign a budget to that, and if it works, you scale it, meaning that you keep on spending more. If it doesn't work, that's the end of it. Back to the drawing board. You get back to the drawing board and you figure out a new strategy to try to get you the results that you look for so you can actually get your business to grow.
Is there a percentage of your entire budget that you think is reasonable to allocate to such?
It depends on the journey. This is not a question that can be answered in the same way for any business, because all businesses are different. For example, a company that has a very low margin, let's say 8% or 10%, you don't have a lot of wiggle room, right? So if you generate $100 million in revenue, you make $8 million. Well, I cannot tell you to spend 20% of your revenue. What I could tell you is that you can spend like 15% of your income, of your profits. And that could be something that you have to figure out at an individual level. Okay. Every single company has to be operating in different ways. Some companies, for example, you look at something like Netflix or Amazon. These companies are willing to invest $200 to get one person to pay them $10. They invest $200 with a guaranteed negative return of $190. How is that possible? Because they understand the lifetime value of that customer. They understand that when a Netflix customer pays them $10, it is very highly likely that that customer is going to pay them $10 for at least 4 years. So it adds up. Those $10 are not really just $10. They're $480. So they spend $200 to acquire a customer to pay them $10 one time. But they understand something called lifetime value. So you got to know your numbers, and they're all different from person to person, from business to business. In my marketing company, I should be comfortable spending $5,000 to acquire one customer. Why? Because my customers pay me $5,000 a month, $10,000, $15,000, sometimes pay me even more than that. So when you think about the recurring revenue of my marketing company, I need to be comfortable spending an enormous amount of money or investing an enormous amount of money trying to bring in a client, because I understand what the lifetime value is. So you as a business owner needs to understand your customer your lifetime value and what that person is going to mean for your organization short term and long term. If you're selling a product that is only going to be bought one time, then that's different, because then you better make it profitable on that front end. For example, if you have a remote control, that chances are that people are not going to buy this again from you unless they lose it, which does happen, but it's something that is left to chance now, right? You're not going to get somebody to consume this month after month. Well, your challenge is to be profitable on that front end. If I invest $10 in advertising, I need to be able to at least get 3 of these remotes, meaning $30 worth of remotes, so I can upsell and offer other controls. So it really is going to dramatically vary from person to person, from business to business. You got to know your numbers, and you got to understand what each customer means to your organization, short term and long term.